For basically the last 4 days, the market has been taking a hit. In this video, you will be introduced to the leader of the Clownbodia horde. You will also see how properly stacking margin matters to not get a margin call.
In the heat of battle, I say naughty things. You have been warned. Are you not entertained?
Oh, yeah! So this is February 21st, 2025. My account, as you can see, started to take a deep dive. So this next snippet from Robinhood shows what's happened since the 21st. So the market has definitely taken a deep cut again, and it continues to go down. But do you notice what is going on with the margin? I have my margin buffered. I am using way more money than what I have invested, and yet I'm still in the green. Every Khmer video starts the same way. Crazy, crazy, because you have to be crazy to follow it.
It could keep on going down some more. Bitcoin is also taking a hit, so you got essentially double whammy here. You got the entire market is down, you got Bitcoin is down, and so that's why my portfolio is taking a hit, and it's pretty much everybody portfolio in a hit. But I just want to talk about a few things here.
Khmer will be in a margin call. It is the main difference. My main point about the propaganda of Clownbodia is that Khmer is not paying attention to his margin buffer at all. Doesn't matter how much buying power you have. It matters how much buffer you have against getting your margin pulled. Buying power means just, what you have to spend, what you put in there, they'll match it. They'll give you 50% on margin. It's great. I use total margin all the time. You know why I don't have any fear? Because the Oracle showed the truth and taught us how to properly margin stack. I'm going to link his channel down below so that you can see it. I'm also going to link Warlord Khmer's channel so that you can go there and make up your own mind.
I end up getting more money, monthly income, and that kind of it's kind of weird conceptual to understand this unless you actually see the Excel spreadsheet and talk to me on a regular basis and explain it. But if you hearing what I said, it's kind of tough. It's hard to understand this. The reason is because Misty is paying $2. The average is actually $3. So think about that. So the average is very high. But we just use $2 because that's the last known number. You can only use the last number.
What did he just say?
Explosion.
Now that we're back to reality and have stepped back from the training grounds without breaking anything in our house because of what the Warlord Khmer said, just makes no sense. The first point, let's bring that up. He's talking about that you need to talk to him one-on-one or look at his spreadsheets. It's the only way you're going to understand this. I look at the chart of the stocks that he's going on about. Misty, Coney, Nvidia, anything that is coming from the single stock yield max funds it's just eroding. There's no way around it. You look at it, it's going to zero. It doesn't matter how many times it reverse splits. Every time it reverse splits, you lose money, and yield max gets their fees. And you know what? Hey, they're sell that product all you can. Yield max, ride it till the wheels fall off. But that's point one with what Khmer was saying there. Point two is I don't get how he can look at his dividends decreasing the chart. He's going over the chart himself, and he just willfully ignores the fact that it went from, I think it was like 4, 3, 3.5, it doesn't go back up for him. And when you think about what happened there, Bitcoin Misty, which is MicroStrategy. It's strategy now, we all know that strategy is just basically Bitcoin. It's a proxy for Bitcoin. Michael Saylor just buys as much Bitcoin. He sells stocks in the company to raise money to buy Bitcoin. So you're playing a Bitcoin proxy whenever you're playing MSTY, and it's a covered call against the stock of strategy, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has went up from, what was it, 30,000 before the 4-year cycle hit, before the halving, the Bitcoin halving. And you can look up any crypto channel. They talk about Bitcoin nonstop. I'm a crypto person myself too. I play around every now and then. But Khmer is leading you down something that you don't see. Your dividends should, the price, you should get price appreciation when the underlying asset, which is Bitcoin, goes up to all-time highs and then comes back down. But yet, I mean, it's only come down to like, what is today? It's something around 90,000 or so. But no matter what, you should be making money. You shouldn't be losing money on these things. Like, Misty is losing. The chart does not look good for Misty. Yes, it did appreciate. It went back up a little bit when Bitcoin spiked up. But I mean, when you triple the underlying asset, I would hope that you get something out of it. But Khmer doesn't understand that why his dividends are going down, why the calls and the strategy is not working. If you pay out too much, which is what Curve doesn't do with theirs, which I would love to see a strategy one, but maybe not, because it might be just too volatile to trade. I mean, the whole stock market's down right now, and you have to have something that's at least holding somewhat stable nav, like XDT or something along those lines. XPay is a great one. It pays out guaranteed 98 cents a month. Here again, Oracle already told you this. I haven't told you anything new. So I'm going to see you on the other side of the war. Hopefully we can go to battle many, many times, and I'm sure we're going to, against the Warlord Khmer. He is a worthy foe.
Thank you for watching this content. Please help grow the Legion by liking and subscribing to this channel. Vini Vidi Vici.